Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Spiritual Readings with Reverend Carrie, or Reverend Jeannie. I'm Jeannie. Glad that you're here with us tonight, and hopefully I can read for you. If I cannot, for any reason, get to you tonight, please don't give up on us. I can't get to everyone tonight. I will do as many as I possibly can. I have to ask up front, please excuse me for my sneezing and coughing. I'm coming down with a cold, and I'm trying real hard just to keep it all together. So just bear with me, okay? While everybody's tuning in, just a few quick announcements as always. Friday nights is our open circle. We ask you to join us. It's a wonderful expression of spirit communication. And if you come in for the first time, if you've never sat in our circles before, it's free of charge. There is no fee for it whatsoever. However, when you decide you'd like to come back for future circles, which most people do, we do ask for a donation of $10 a person at that time. And that goes towards the Center for Spiritual Enlightenment. This is something that we are trying to build. Also, up on the side of the screen, I believe you'll see it has paypal.me/Reverend J. Carey. That's for those that wish to donate. I've had many people asking about being able to make donations. You can do that through PayPal. It's a secured site, and I appreciate it. So I guess we're going to get going here. All right. Let me see what we got. Okay. Nicole Hayes Brown. How you doing? Nicole, just as I'm sitting here, literally, I'm doing this, and I feel like, wow, you know, she's really here. This is an older woman that comes in. She's very laid back. When she was living in the physical world, she was very laid back, very easygoing. It took a lot to get her riled up. And I really enjoy that laid back type of feeling. She's here with a lot of love. She's also talking a lot about, you know, upcoming holidays and how much, you know, the things that she wants to do or would like to do. I just want to say, just take a moment and just remember her and all the gift giving and the hullabaloo that goes on Christmas Day. Just take a moment and say hello to her. I wish I could give you her name. I'm not hearing it, but she tells me you know who she is. So, Nicole, I'll leave that with you. And blessings. Okay. Again, folks, I don't choose who I go to. You know, I ask you to put your name up there with your questions. I don't choose to go to anyone in particular. Spirit comes to me, and that's the ones that I go to. Andy DeVay, how you doing? Andy, just a real quick message. There's a man standing here, and he wants me to give you big hugs from him. I want to say this man is from a father's side of the family, not necessarily a father or grandfather, but definitely a father's side of the family. He's just here with a lot of hugs, a lot of love, and just a lot of remembrances. He's saying, you're doing good, girl. Whatever it is you're doing with your life, he's happy with it. He says you're going in the right direction. You're going to be fine. And he just wants you to have that validation. Okay? I'll leave that. Oh, all right. Okay. Is it Melanie or Milana Discolis? If I'm murdering your name, I apologize. I don't do that on purpose, folks. It's just sometimes the names are hard for me. All right, Melanie? Milana? Okay, Milana. I hope that's right. Milana, there's a man that comes in, and he keeps going on his chest. He keeps patting on the chest. I don't know if this was, or Malagra. Okay, I don't know if this was how he passed. It was some time ago. He wants to say you were very young when he passed, but he remembers you. and he hopes that you remember him as well. I want to say a grandfather, possibly. Mother's side of the family with him, but he's hoping that you remember him because he remembers you. Okay. Just a whole lot of love from him and a big old apology. So he's saying, I wasn't there when I should have been, but just know that I loved you. Okay? And I still love you now. Very, very definite about that. All right, I'll leave that. God bless. Oh, all right. Also, for everyone, please, if you can take just a moment between now and tomorrow to go to YouTube and look up the same name, Spiritual Readings with Reverend Jeanne, and just join the group. You know, even if you don't watch it, that's fine. We're trying to build our numbers. Subscribe to it, to our channel, because we're trying to build our numbers so that hopefully we can get a paid program going, and that would help me out greatly. So I'd appreciate all the help I can get on that. Thank you. As always, if anyone makes donations, your donations do not have any bearing whatsoever on any reading that is given over tonight's show or tomorrow night's show. This is my give back to spirit. It's why I do it, because I love it, because of my love and gratitude to spirit for working with me. So just so you know that the reading does not have a bearing on any donation, but donations for the center are appreciated. Okay. Is it Skyla Christine Foster? Skyla, all at once, as your name scrolled by, I can hear someone crying. This is obviously in spirit. And the tears are they're not bad tears. They're not like she's upset. But this woman, it's like she's crying for joy. It's like she can finally say hello. She can finally say, I love you again. I hope this makes sense to you. Tremendous amount of love coming from her. And she's just very, very happy that she can get through. Okay? I'll leave that for now. God bless. All right. Wow, a lot on tonight. Okay, let's see. All right, my monitor is froze up again here, so I gotta look over this way. Okay. Beth Patterson? Beth, there's a young girl here, and she's saying, me, 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 me. You know, just as your name came up on the screen, she got all excited. It's a young girl here. I don't know who she is. I don't believe that this is a daughter, but someone that you knew. She passed when she was very young. Something with the blood. I don't know what it is. I'm not a doctor. But Beth, she wants you to know that she's happy to be here. She's happy you're here. And she's saying, tell everybody I said hello. Tell everybody that loved me I said hello. I hope you can connect with that. It's important to her. But I'll leave that for now. Okay? She's also talking about, well, I was going to stop, but she's talking like a little magpie here. Have you just gotten a new puppy or something? Because she's saying she really likes the new pets. I don't know if it's a puppy or a kitten or what, but just know that she's happy about it. Or hopefully I haven't let something out of the bag and one's coming here for Christmas. I don't know. I just know that there's something about pets that she's very happy about with you, or that makes her very happy. Okay? I hope that makes sense. I'll leave that. Okay. I don't know who I'm waiting for, but I'm apparently waiting for someone here. So just hold on, folks. Lorianne. I believe this would be Graham, because it's an older woman, very prim, very proper, but also very funny. As I touch with her vibration, this is someone that makes me want to laugh. There's something about this woman that I want to laugh. She brings in that vibration. Lorianne, I hope you know who I'm talking about here. Okay, Lori, she's here and she's saying, the rest are here, but it's my turn to talk. She's concerned. Something has changed in your life recently, in your personal life, that's got everybody's on pins and needles, is what she's saying. And she's saying, don't worry about it. It's going to be over soon and everything's going to be okay. Stop thinking the worst is going to happen, because it's not going to. You need to believe that and you need to know that. Okay. Have you been having problems with your stomach, Lori? Wow, because I keep feeling issues, and again, I'm not a medical doctor, but she's saying this is something that you need to get taken care of. All right, I'll leave that for now. God bless. Excuse me for 1 second, folks. All right. All right, and again, I apologize. Nobody likes to see anybody wipe their nose on TV. All right. Okay. Is it Candy Roback? Candy, I'm not sure who this is just yet. It's just that they pointed to your name here. I'm feeling several young people here. Not, most people when they cross over, they're old. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be that crash, but these are young people, and it's several of them that are here. Just that they want to be remembered to you. They're saying, we remember you, we hope you remember us. Candy, do you teach, or do you work with kids, or did you work with kids? This is for Candy Roback. There's something here you anyway, because these children had something to do with that. I say children, young adults is more the, okay, Candy, it is more the question here. All these students died around the same time. They just want to be remembered. They want you to know that they're here, that they appreciate you, and they like learning from you. That's why I asked if you were teachers, because they said they like learning from you. Oftentimes we touch people's lives and we don't even realize that those are the people that we work with. But know that they're here, and there's a tremendous amount of love coming for you, Candy, and I believe it's going to go in for a long time, because you're doing you're just doing a good job. Something with these children. So God bless. And all the power to you. I know working with kids is not easy. Okay? All right. I keep hearing the name Becca or Becky or Rebecca. It's a female voice saying, tell her I said hello. I'm not sure who this is, but just so that you know, if you're listening, if she comes back, I'll pick it up. But for now, we'll just go with it. All right. Is it Rev Jeanne? Lori, there's a man that comes in, and it's like I want to literally just slump over, because he's rubbing my back like a masseuse would, and it feels so good. And I believe he does this for you a lot, this man that's in spirit. You're often aware of his vibration or his energy, whether you realize it or not. But he just wants to be remembered to you. He loves you. And it's really important to him that you know that, okay? He's saying it's been a long time, so he's been in spirit for quite some time. But he's very supportive of you, and it's like anything that you endeavor to do, he's going to help make sure that, yeah, it's going to come through, okay? Okay. Is it Carrie King? I'm having a hard time reading this, folks. I'm sorry. Is it Carrie? I could just, as it said, your name was passing through, I could see a woman's hand reach towards your name. And I don't usually give them like this, but I want to say that this woman, it's like she was just pointing at your name for a moment. It's like she's passing through. Just saying, I like that one. Huh. Okay. Well, I'll leave that for now. Ellie Green, how are you? Ellie, as I come to your name, there's a man that's standing in back of me, very boisterous, very loud. He talked with a very loud voice. He had a tendency to be a little risque in the way he talks. Okay, I'm not repeating that. All right, Allie, she's saying that you would know who he is. So just remember that he's here, or know that he's here. And he's saying, just remember the good times we used to have. He was very, very playful, very funny, genuinely funny. He wasn't put on or any of that nonsense. And I feel really good with him. I feel like he misses you a lot. So when you think about him, Allie, just say hi to him. You know, let him know that you still care, that you still think about him too. Okay? And I'll leave that for now. God bless. You know, a lot of times, folks, someone will come through that we least expect, or not even that you asked to come through, but for whatever reason they do, they feel drawn to you, and they have something that they want to say. And sometimes it is something that is seems very minor at the moment as I'm giving it, but Spirit is telling me it's not minor to the person that's receiving it, okay? All right. Hello, Roberta. Roberta, I'm not sure what this is other than this is a female coming through, and all I'm hearing her say to you is watch your step. You need to be careful. I don't know if this is literal or if it's subjective in any way, but she's saying just watch your step, be very careful. So just either way, on whatever level, be careful, okay? I believe this is a grandmother. Yeah, it's a grandmother. But just so you know that she's here. Okay. Valerie Hull. Valerie, where were you when John passed away? You weren't living in New York State or anything, were you? You weren't, or wherever you are now. I should say this goes everywhere. Wherever you are now, you're living in a totally different state or a totally different area. Valerie, she just, because you're saying where are you? But he's with you all the time. Okay. Because what I'm hearing from him is he's with you a lot. He cares about you. He never stopped. You just, oh boy. Okay, he's saying open your ears, woman. He's been trying to talk to you or been trying to communicate with you for a while. Just don't let that frustration get to you. It'll be okay. You'll hear from him soon, okay? Well, you're hearing from him now, but he's saying you'll hear from him directly soon. So just be aware of it, all right? God bless. It's a good thing, by the way. I feel good with his energy. All right. Again, Friday evening, folks, we have a good time. It's open circle. It's for spirit communication. We invite everyone to come in. If you've never sat with spirit communication before, I can guarantee you that you're going to enjoy it. And it's just something that we do on a regular basis every Friday evening, and we have a good time. Oh, also, for anyone that shares this video, for each and every time that you share the video with your friends and your line of people, your name gets put into a drawing for a free reading at the end of the month for the last Tuesday. However, this year the last Tuesday is both Christmas Day and Thanksgiving, or right, Christmas Day and then New Year's. So what we're going to pull it a week early. We're going to pull the name next Tuesday evening. So please get the shares out there so we can get your name in the drawing. And again, your name will be pulled for a free reading. So get it out there. And wow, I'm talking in circles tonight. As cold as getting to me. Okay. What? All right. Is it Amy Moore? Amy, if you can hear me, there's a little girl here and a little boy. The little girl is saying, I'm here, I'm here. She wants you to know that she loves you. She's excited that you're here, but she's more excited that she's here. Because of what I'm getting is, I didn't know I could do this. She's having fun with it. Okay, nothing wrong with that. She's telling you, Amy, have you been having problems with your lower back or your hips? Because it's like a little girl, she keeps running up behind you and she keeps touching your back and saying, let me make it better, let me make it better. Please get it checked. Amy, I don't know what this is. I'm not a medical doctor and I'm not trying to diagnose anything, folks. But just know that there's something here that needs some medical intervention. And, you know, and I always hear, you know, well, as a spiritualist, you know, you do healing. Yes, we do. But folks, doctors have a God-given gift. You know, they help when we can't heal ourselves. They help. They have a reason for being here, and there are some excellent ones out there. So please get some help with that, okay? All right. All right. Brenda, Alessi. Brenda, as we're talking, a woman comes up behind me and she literally wraps her arms around me and she says, here, give her this. And it's a big old hug. She's saying, I miss you so much. She says, the last few days were really rough for us, but I'm better now, and you need to know that. You need to know I'm okay. And there's no hard feelings, there's no bad feelings at all. I'm glad it's over. This woman is here newly from transitioning, this is a first for me. But she just wants you to know that she's well, she's here, she's glad you're here, and she's glad you're opening things up. Whatever. But I'll leave that for now. God bless. That was a nice experience. That's the first I've had that. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, folks. It's my give back to spirit, but there's always something for me to learn, always something new for me to do. And that was a nice gift to me from Spirit. That's the first time that I have ever brought any communication through from the Spirit that is newly transitioned. All right, I'll leave that. Oh, and for those that don't know, transitioning is just a time between when a person passes from the spiritual world, from the physical world into the spiritual world. It's their time of learning, and learning to live in their new environment and in their new realms, their new state of being. You know, they no longer have the physical body that they had here. So it's a wonderful learning curve, and it's nice. Okay. All right. After the first of the year, we do hope to get some classes started for anyone that's interested, and we'll have more on those in the coming weeks. Okay, Bree McGuire. All right, who's the spirit that keeps making themselves known in my house? We'll say hello to her and find out. She's willing to talk to you. There's a woman standing here with her hands on her hips and shaking her head saying, you know, if she just stop and listen, but you keep running away. And she's getting frustrated. Bree, just stand still and talk to her. She's nothing to be afraid of. She's there in the house because she loves that place. I don't know what it is about it. You know, it could be just that she loves you and your family, but she wants to talk to people. She's lonesome. Okay? I feel nothing negative with her, and I would tell you if I felt it, but it's not there. Not this one. Oh. Okay. Well, Bree, don't let her. She's only scaring you because you don't understand what she's there for. Okay. When she's there to protect, to help, to take care of. You know, a lot of times it's as simple as one of your spirit guides. Some religions call them guardian angels. As a spiritualist, I call them spirit guides. She's here to help, not to cause you grief, not to cause you fear or anything else. Just say hello to her and listen to her. You'll hear her. Okay?
There's that Becky you were looking
for. All right. No, that's not. That's not the same one. I don't know. Maybe it is. Rebecca. Hello, dear. Okay. Becca, do you know an older woman in spirit? She's tall, but she's a little on the thin side. Because she was asking for Becky. She didn't ask for Becca, she asked for Becky. I'm not sure if this is you or not. That's why I'm asking. Okay, well. Okay, no, Megan, Tim has not come through yet. All right, Rebecca, there is a woman that comes through for you, and she asked for Becky. A lot of laughter. She's saying we're having fun. But she's saying your heart will mend. She says, I promise it will. It's like she's giving you a big hug and she's saying, we've all gone through this, dear, one level or another. Okay, all right. Was she your go-to person, Becky, when it's like if you couldn't talk to a mom or a dad or someone else, she was your go-to person. She was one that you talked to everything about. Anyway, it's just all she's saying, Becky, is that, or Rebecca, that you're not alone. You know, you've got a lot of physical people around you, but she's saying she knows that just doesn't cut it sometimes. Just know that she's with you too. All right, she's going to help, and she's saying it will get better. It's going to get better and a lot sooner than what you think. But she's saying keep going the way you're going now. You're going to be fine. Okay? Just tremendous amount of love coming from her. All right, and I'll leave that. Okay. Wow. All right. All right. Cindy, Leota. We'll be sending through Facebook and elsewhere about the classes as soon as we get the brochures up and done, and we'll let you know more about them then. But that's hopefully sometime by the end of January. We hope to have that up and running. Okay. All right. Tammy Putnam, how are you? Tammy, there's a woman here, and it's like she's, please tell Tammy I'm here. She's saying, don't be afraid. She wants you to know that she loves you. I believe that with this woman, you didn't have a real good relationship with her when she was here in the physical world, because she's telling me about it, and she's saying that was her fault. It wasn't yours. Tammy, she just wants you to know that there were a lot of things she didn't understand or didn't realize in the physical world around her. She was kind of, I want to say sheltered, or a lot of things were hidden from her. She didn't have all the facts, because she's saying she loves you. And it's important for her to be able to say that to you now, because she could never say it when she was in the physical world. And it's just, wow, I feel a lot of tears with this. But I know she means well, and her heart is true. She's sincere. Okay? And I'll leave that with you. All right, God bless. Excuse me, folks, for 1 second. All right. Wow. Is it Dottie Bodine? Dottie, are you still here? Dottie, there's a woman that comes in, and I keep seeing a big Southern Belle gown with her. Well, that's generations back, folks. Have you found yourself drawn to the South or Southern history? Because she's saying that's why she's here. She wants to be a part of, how do I put this? She wants to be a part of your memory, a part of your knowledge that you're seeking. I'm seeing that old Southern Belle gown and just feeling that old Southern charm with her. Okay, Tess. All right. She's around you with a lot. Please forgive me for being so blunt, but she had a tendency to have a lot of grandiose type ideas. But she never really followed through on anything when she was here in the physical world. The reason she's coming through today is to make sure that you do come through, that you do what you're supposed to be doing, because that's really important to her. She's saying, I never finished what I was supposed to finish, but you need to. Okay, so just start finishing what you're starting is what she's saying. All right, I'll leave that. I'm sorry, you didn't want to hear that. But I have to give it the way it comes in, folks. All right. Wow. All right. I'm sorry, folks. This cold is really getting me. Big way. All right. All right, Dottie. That's just know that, that may have been her, but she's saying you need to finish things up. You need to get things done. Again, hopefully it can make sense to you. Amelia Margaret? Amelia, have you been having problems with directions lately? I'm not quite sure how to ask this. Amelia, there's a man standing here, and it's almost like he's a traffic cop, okay? And he's standing here, and he's giving you directions, and you're just looking at him like, oh my God, what are you doing to me? He's saying he's been working with you lately, trying to give you direction, trying to help you to understand the directions that you need to go in. But you've just been kind of looking at him kind of funny. God, I wish I could make sense of this here, folks. Every once in a while, something will come through like this. Anyway, Amelia, start listening to that inner voice or that gut feeling, because that's really important that you do right now, because that's going to get you to where you need to be. Things are kind of haphazard around you. A lot of different, everything's going in a lot of different directions at one time. It's like, I want to call them all in. I want to call all this energy in and say, wait a minute, this is what you need to be doing. You can do it. You just need to do it in a big old bad way in your life. And then things are going to be much more comfortable for you. Okay? I hope that makes sense. I'll leave that. All right. Again, folks, Friday nights are open. Saturday night, I'm sorry, not Saturday, next Tuesday, the 18th, we will be taking the drawing or doing the drawing for the free reading. So please, for every time you share, that'll go in to the drawing for a free reading, and that'll be pulled next week. All right. I know it's only 8:37, but boy, I'm getting tired. Okay. Let's see. Cindy Massengill, how are you? Cindy, are you moving or planning on moving? Because there's a man standing here, and it's like he's got a moving van, and he's getting ready to move a bunch of stuff for you. If it's not physical, then I want to say he's telling me that things are going to move very rapidly in your life come the first of the year. And he's saying he's part of the reason for that. He's tired of things being pushed aside or things being run down, not taken care of is more. I'm trying to understand what he's saying, folks. He's tired of things not being taken care of and done properly, so he's going to move things along for you. He's concerned that you haven't had the help that you need. I'm not sure what that help is, Cindy, but he's here to help. If it's not a physical move, it's an emotional move in your life, and it's coming very fast, very soon. I want to say don't be afraid of it, because it's going to be the best thing that's happened for you in a very long time. There's not going to be any more levels of boredom or wondering what if. It's like all the answers are being laid out on the table for you. Okay? I'll leave that with you. All right. Jessica Savoy. Jessica, there's a woman that comes in and she's speaking very quietly in my ear. I want to say this woman worked almost like she was a librarian or loved books or something, because there's books all around her. She's talking very, very quickly. It's almost hard to understand her, but she's talking about something about be very careful with the trip that you're going on. Are you planning a trip someplace? She's telling me you are, and that you need to be very careful. Make sure that you have all your things packed, because if not, it's going to be a financial disaster. Wow. I know with the holidays, a lot of people are planning trips, but this is for something for after the first of the year. It isn't for the holidays. But she just wants you to be careful that you have everything taken care of, that you have, and she's using the term, make sure you have all your ducks in a row, because it's really, really important that you do that this time. The last time she's saying that when you went out or when you left home for any length of time, it was like one one problem after another. And she's saying we don't have to do that this time. We can stay better in control of it. Okay? I'll leave that with you. All right, folks, I know it's about 10 minutes early. I do apologize, but this cold is really getting to me, and my mind is starting to go a little off kilter here. It's getting more difficult for the readings to come through. Please bear with me. Join us tomorrow night. Hopefully by then I'll be over the worst of this. Join us tomorrow night on YouTube Live for spiritual readings with Reverend Jeanne. And again, if you know of anyone, please have them subscribe to our channel. It will help us tremendously. In the meantime, God bless. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you all tomorrow. God bless.